What's up? What's up? Another day leveled up. It's your boy. Who that be? Who that be? It's your boy Salem. Back with another one for you. We're at 60 plus days. Feeling good. Feeling great. Been a little busy these last few days, but I wanted to get some real authentic benefits I've been noticing rather than some benefits I feel like I was almost looking for to bring to you guys without fully even experiencing them myself. I like to really sit and really observe what's going on and fully relax into reality and see if anything is different. And I've jotted down 10 rewarded benefits I feel like I've been rewarded for putting in this time and effort and been rewarded by the Most High in the universe. So I wanted to just check in with you guys, my player ones, leveling up. I think I might start my player ones. Everybody's on this journey. We come here, we leave here alone. We got to do our best to level up and get along in this life to our best of our abilities. So player ones, I like that. So the first rewarded benefit I want to get into is my memory's on point. I'm starting to gradually remember a lot of things. When I first moved to this place, can't lie, I forgot where I put some shit, But anything I forget or need these days, I'm able to just sit down for like a few seconds and figure it out. Eventually it just pops in my head like, oh, it was there. It was in that drawer. You haven't opened that drawer since you moved here. My childhood memories are beginning to flood in. I'm able to remember a lot of things growing up. Me and my brothers had like a whole day's worth of text messages going back and forth. Just thinking about all of our childhood and how crazy it was and how fun it was as well. It made me feel really blessed and just happy with life and how crazy it is to believe that I lived this whole childhood and now I'm here doing things that I couldn't even imagine at that age. So life is crazy. It's awesome, and it gets better and better when you retain. Number two, second benefit I was rewarded with is my critical thinking abilities are on a whole other level. I'm able to still my mind and map out strategies in my business, everyday life, things around the house, how I want to form things and speak to people. I'm able to think about it, think it through before I actually go about doing it, and I'm able to see if it works in my head before I begin to do it as well. Nikola Tesla, this dude was 30 or more something years into celibacy before he passed away. And I definitely think I want to do a video on him because it's an interesting guy. And he met with some Middle Eastern Buddhist type spiritual gurus that helped him on his practice. So I want to dive more into that and bring that to you guys as well. But Nikola Tesla was able to go into his head and perform all these experiments with his inventions in his head and map them all out, strategize and go through the whole process and see if they would work before he even began to actualize them and bring them to reality. He would know that it would work before he began to literally work on it. And this dude was making insane types of leaps in this world, and he was able just to think about it in his head, all right, yeah, I think that would work. And I think they said he would spend nights and stuff just daydreaming about all these inventions. But his brain power, his ability to just formulate and literally focus was just on an otherworldly level. And I feel like he was at the pinnacle of like semen retention, and I look at him for inspiration. Who knows if I would get there, but it's definitely, I like to set my sights high, and Nikola Tesla was like semen retention god almost. So definitely gonna bring a video to you guys on that. Number 3, third rewarded benefit is my willpower. My willingness just to get things done, things around the house. I don't like to cross anything in my day and day that irks me. If I see something on the floor, if I have clothes here or whatever, I like to just like knock it out. If I sit down and don't do it, it'll just bug me throughout the day. I do what's necessary, and I don't put things off. I live in the now, but I'm also able to plan for the future, and my willpower to endure the present moment and delay my gratification. I think it takes willpower to do so. You can't be a fapper and satisfying all your desires, your short-term pleasures, and think that you could delay gratification in business or anything in general. So this practice just helps you just get along in life at a lot better speed and mental clarity and just your own pace, I'd say. The fourth rewarded benefit, I'd say, is I'm a little bit more creative in the things I do. The way I write, the way I talk, the way I dress, the way I handle situations at work. I find people just telling me like, I never would have thought of doing that, wearing that, or saying that. And I don't think too much of it, but the fact that I hear it more often than ever these last few weeks, I take notice and realize it's a benefit. So next rewarded benefit is I need less sleep. This might be a little gift and curse, but I can't get to bed at a decent time unless I really force myself, because I have all this energy built up in me, and I could go on 4 hours of sleep, and the next day I'll just be super energized, just ready to get it. But that's another thing. I mean, you gotta know how to discipline yourself on this journey as well, because your body needs sleep and things like that. So it's a benefit, but you have to be aware of the benefits as well. It's better to get some sleep and use that energy. But if you have all that energy, hit the gym, take a cold shower, meditate. You got to move that energy. You got to circulate that, or you'll end up having a wet dream or something. And but realize, I mean, you're gonna have some nocturnal emissions even if you're not having wet dreams. Your body just has access and has its way of getting rid of things. So that's just what you got to realize on this journey. But it happens. It's not a relapse. You're still on the journey. Just keep it going. 6th rewarded benefit, I don't deal with bullshit. I'm more blunt. I see things for how they are. It's not like I call people out, but I don't have time to deal with bullshit in the media and my everyday, in my workplace. Like, I just don't got time. I don't got time. Like, I see through the bullshit. The veil's lifted. It's 2020 vision. I don't got time. And you're gifted that. You're able just to see things clearly for what they are. If anybody's fake around you, you're able to see that. I also love that I did put drinking and things to the side, because the people that I do see that just love my energy and me for me are the ones that are sticking around, and the people that don't, they don't really hit me up because I told them I'm not drinking and things like that. So I'm able to see that side of people and things like that. But I really encourage, if you guys aren't being sober on this journey, just try it for a month and see what happens. See the level of clarity, that you're able to go through this life with. And you'll find enjoyment in that. You'll find enjoyment in just having clarity. There's no real joy in being cloud-minded and just carnal in your thinking. That's it. It brings stress on you. Seventh rewarded benefit is I get a lot of attention from people. When I'm at work and me just being me, people like just to be around me. Even if I'm not talking, I can just be sitting there eating, doing something. And people will just come around and want to say what's up and want to talk to me and feel comfortable enough to like hug me and pat me on my back. And I'm just like, it's a little adjustment, but they all mean well. You're able to figure that out. But and I catch women looking at me a lot of the time as well. Like I said, I work in the restaurant, and I'm walking around just observing, making sure everything's going right, and checking on things in the restaurant. I'm able, every other day I see this woman is staring my way, and I look and I happen to make eye contact with them, and they're just like quickly to just go down. I'm just like, okay. I'm like, I think it's funny. I get a kick out of it, but it just happens. I mean, you're gonna walk with more confidence when you're retaining, so people are gonna pick up on that. Women or males, people in general are gonna pick up on that. Dogs, I'll be walking the streets or just in my complex, and girls that are walking their dogs may just jump towards me, and like the girls feel all shy, like, oh, sorry, and things like that. But it's funny, like people just love your energy. If you come with this energy with people, they can't help but smile. If you're coming with this good energy, they're not gonna be mad. They're not gonna be mad. You build yourself up. You go home. You make sure that you're doing what you need to do. You're taking pride in your how you present yourself. You know that you are operating at the best of your ability. You're gonna walk around with a smile on your face and a different energy that people are just gonna want to receive it and want to know what's up. Okay. So the eighth benefit, rewarded benefit, is fear is becoming a thing of the past. Speaking to people at my job, confronting people, speaking up in meetings and things, speaking my mind on things. I'm not afraid to do that anymore. And I feel like back then I wouldn't do certain things or step up into certain roles because I didn't feel worthy enough, for one, and I also was like afraid if I failed that it would hurt my ego. And I don't really care to guard my ego anymore. I mean, it's beneficial to know who you are and craft your own person, but don't allow you to be so fragile in how you take criticism, because it does you no good. I mean, you're gonna get constructive criticism on things you do, the newer you are at things. So the more things you want to start that are new, you're gonna get criticism on it. So just be aware of that and take it as it comes, and be happy that you were given criticism and actual points and light shed on what you can improve on. So that's how I see it. The ninth rewarded benefit is my spirituality and consciousness is beginning to raise. I'm a spiritual guy. I like to dive deep into how the world works and things like that. And it's just awesome. I think I like to say, like, spirituality is essentially like you raising your consciousness. You're able to see a bird's eye view. Your spirit begins to rise, and you're able to see things from a different perspective. And it's just, yeah, it's great. Like Bob Proctor, he's a coach, an influential guy on talks about law of attraction. And one of the analogies he likes to put is like, say you're in an office building, and you have an office on the first or second floor. Your view outside is of the ground level of buildings. But say you get promoted, you get to go up on the sixth floor, and you're able to see a little bit past those buildings. You're able to see some people on the ground and people's way to work and things like that. And you get promoted again. You're on the 10th floor and you keep going. You get to see the mountains, everything behind it. You get to see like, oh, didn't know so-and-so had that view. Damn, that's crazy. And it just begins to rise, and you're able to just see things, the same things you were looking at, but you're able to see them at a different perspective as you rise in consciousness. And that's what happens when you retain your energy and you cultivate, you meditate, make sure to keep your vibration high, you eat the right foods, you're not polluting your body, treating it like a temple, and your spirit will begin to rise. You'll realize you are a spiritual being and having a human experience at the end of the day. It'll become more prominent, I'd say, on this journey. Details stand out. When I'm talking to people or talking to women or whatever, I just like really am more aware and like really in tune looking at them. I enjoy looking into people's eyes and seeing like their soul and just the fine details of people just amaze me these days. The inner workings of things, like just contemplating the inner workings of things blows my mind. And I find myself doing that a lot. I like to just contemplate like, yo, how's internet and radio, things like that work, you know? Like radio is, you realize like there's frequencies all around us. When you tune your radio or Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, you're syncing things up to a certain frequency that are already here. It's like we're energetic beings. We're spiritual, energetic beings, and we have to be aware of our energy that we're walking around with and the energies around us, because they will affect us as well. But the more you raise your vibration, the more you're able to broadcast your own energy field and not be too susceptible to higher energies or lower energies, and you're able to operate on your own energy. So yeah, that's one of my favorite benefits. And number 10th rewarded benefit is overall peace of mind. I could sit at home and just enjoy just chilling and not needing anything, not needing anybody, just my own thoughts, own spirit, knowing that I'm taken care of by the Most High. I could just have fun my own damn self. I enjoy life and this life that I'm given, and I enjoy going out alone. I don't need to like have anything or need anything from anybody. I just enjoy observing people and life, conversing with new people and gaining insight on new things. And yeah, life is becoming a theme park, and I realize it's all up to me, and it's all up to you on what you achieve in this life and what are you willing to put in to get these benefits and potential benefits and be rewarded. Life is almost a game. My player ones, life is a game. And the more you level up, the more equipped you are to get along in this life to the best of your abilities and have fun with it. So like, why not? Why not do it? So yeah, that's the 10 rewarded benefits. Hope this resonated with some people, and I hope it inspired some people who may not be on this journey. But yeah, if this resonated with any of you guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell when you're notified, so that you're notified when I drop new content. And yeah, I'll continue to bring you some more content, day to day. It's my goal to free up more time in my days so I'm able to make more videos for you guys and more throughout the week, so it's not so infrequent that you guys hear from me. But yeah, I'll be working on that. Do you guys continue to level up? It's your boy Salem. You guys have a good one.